Yes, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Warzone Jones coming right back at you with a video gaming topic video. I haven't done a video gaming topic video in, man, God knows how long, but video gaming is definitely one of the things that I will talk about on this channel. So I might just hit up a video gaming topic every now and then. So, here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about Metal Gear Solid 1, one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1. It came out like around late 90s, probably 1998. I remember when I got it for Christmas and I was happy. I was really happy. And I couldn't wait to play it. So at this point, I was about 9, 10 years old. And I remember I played the hell out of that demo. And I played that demo like it was the actual game itself. Like the PlayStation Underground demos, and Metal Gear Solid, was on one of them, and I definitely played it a lot. So when I got the game, because I remember I put it on my Christmas list, I said I wanted it, and I eventually got it. So I got it for Christmas. I played it. I couldn't wait to get past the part where the demo ends, and that's where this character called the DARPA Chief dies. And when I got past that part, I was happy because now I get to continue the story from where the demo left off. So, Metal Gear Solid, man, it's not like most games. Some people just don't understand it. This game, is there a lot of talking in it? Yes. Is there a lot of cutscenes in it? Yes. But I still found so much enjoyment out of it. And it was really because of all that stuff. And at that time when I was a kid, I was into so many action movies. Still am, but I was really into action movies, man. I grew up watching, people like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, the big macho man action movies where guys are shooting people left and right. So this game reminded me of those types of movies. So yes, does it have a big movie feel? It definitely did, and I never felt that way with any game before. So Metal Gear Solid was definitely the first one that made me feel like, hey, I'm playing this movie and I'm controlling the lead character. So I love that feeling. So Solid Snake, he was based off so many, like I said, action hero characters. Snake Plissken, definitely some Rambo. I would say definitely Snake Plissken, Rambo, maybe a little bit of 007. Maybe a little bit. I say a little bit 007 because he has a code name, which 007 has. He has a code name. What's his code name? 007. So his Snake's code name is Solid Snake. So, although definitely, yes, I didn't probably understand the various things in the story, just like most people, and it would definitely be hard for me to understand like the storyline aspect at that age, around like 9, 10 years old, because I definitely didn't play a lot of games just for the story. I played it basically for the gameplay, for the fun, and I tried to basically understand what I could. It's one of those games that you are going to have to play over and over again to basically understand various aspects in the story. That's just how Metal Gear Solid is. A lot of people may look at Metal Gear Solid 2 and also say things like, well, like how can this guy do this? How can that guy do that? There's a character that moves things with his mind. There's a cyborg ninja. There's a guy who's bouncing bullets off walls. And basically doing it, in a way like almost like he can control them, and there's just a bunch of different things that is cool about Metal Gear Solid 1 and just the Metal Gear Solid series in general. So my memories of playing Metal Gear Solid, man, I remember them. I really truly remember. I enjoyed this game even until this day. I still have it, Metal Gear Solid 1. And Metal Gear Solid, man, it's just different. It's a game that stands out, and I realized that immediately. So Metal Gear Solid is definitely not based off of realism. It's not based off realism. It's based off of well, like I said, a couple of action movies. There's a what's the word I'm looking for? There's a science fiction aspect to it. There's also a supernatural aspect to it. And if you're gonna have those aspects to it, let's be honest here, that's not realism at all. You want a realism sneaker game? I suggest you play Splinter Cell. But Metal Gear Solid is definitely not based off of realism. So you're gonna see people with supernatural natural powers. You know, things like cyborg ninjas. There's a big giant, tank with legs. We don't got that in the real world. But also, that's what helps makes this game stands out. So as I'm playing Metal Gear Solid, I remember there's this one part. Well, you have to find this girl named Meryl, and you have to contact her. And I remember just going around for hours just wondering, okay, how the hell do you contact this girl? And they said, look on the back of the CD case. And I'm sitting there wondering, the back of the CD case, okay, there's a cutscene where you save this guy named Kenneth Baker, and he gives you like a CD-ROM. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, well, I got it. Let me check my inventory list. I didn't see no CD case. I didn't even see that CD-ROM that that the character Kenneth Baker gives you. So I'm sitting up there wondering, what the hell do I gotta do? Now at this point, like I said, I'm just a kid. Only thing I'm trying to do is basically, like fight and shoot, basically, and get to the next level. So I wasn't really thinking in the way that Hideo Kojima will probably want you to think. Now the reality is, you may think that it's obvious, but it really technically isn't. When he say the back of the CD case, what he means is literally the back of the CD case, as in the back of the video game CD case. If you look at the back of the video game CD case, you will see the girl Meryl. It'll say Meryl. It'll show her and Snake talking to each other, and it'll show the number that you're supposed to contact the girl on. And I just didn't get that. So my uncle, who was around at that time, he was around me playing the game, and he said the back of the CD case, the video game CD case, and that's how I figured that one out. There's also another part that was really hard to figure out. You're fighting this character called Psycho Mantis, and he's reading your mind. So whenever you shoot at him, he's gonna basically dodge your bullets real easy, and he's doing that because, well, he's reading your mind, so he knows everything what you're going to do. What you're supposed to do is you take your video game controller and you plug it in the second control port. And, once again, that wasn't obvious. So as I'm fighting against Psycho Mantis, I feel like, damn, I can't beat this guy, and it's going to take a while for me to beat him. But at some point, I'm steady calling the colonel on the video game, and he says, wait, I got it. Put the controller in the second part, in the second controller port for the video game. And then next thing I know, I beat Psycho Mantis. And, like I said, stuff like that isn't obvious. It's like, okay, well, how the hell was you supposed to know that? How the hell were you supposed to know to take the controller from the first control slot to put it in the second control slot? Like, there's nothing really obvious about that. Let's be honest here. And then, there's just a whole lot of things about the game. The whole torture scene. There's a part where Snake is getting tortured because he gets captured, and you gotta hit the button real fast. I never experienced that before neither. Again, this game it was just so different. It was so unique, and it still is to me until this day. It was just so amazing. Like I said, man, the movie feel actually is something that I definitely liked it, because I definitely love to watch action movies, and I never experienced that in a video game format. So, like I said, this isn't a review of Metal Gear Solid. This is basically my memories of playing Metal Gear Solid. Down through years, especially back when I was a kid. Metal Gear Solid, like I said, is a really great game. Metal Gear Solid 1. If you haven't played it before, pick it up somewhere. Try to find it. Try to find it on PSN. Try to find it at your local GameStop, or order it off the internet. Hell, look at it on the internet. It's all over the YouTube. If you can't play it for some reason, or at least watch some gameplay of it. And it has some of the coolest boss fights ever in the history of video gaming. They really do. So, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'm out. Deuces. That was just me just giving some of my memories of playing this great game called Metal Gear Solid. Probably hear some of that music in the background. Don't know if you can, but have a good day.